Hey y'all, what is up? It's your girl Di, and I just want to thank you so much for watching this. I also hope that you've already subscribed if you're not already, as well as like this video. So this video is about my new locks that I got from Xtrend Beauty, and I did not do them on camera. It literally took days and days and days, and it's because it's quarantine. Like, I've never taken so long to do my hair before until quarantine. Like, I usually try to finish in a day, but all the stopping is annoying. But what I will say is the first video that I watched on YouTube talking about new locks before I installed my own said that it took 2 hours, and that's a big fat lie. Okay, so the method with this is, and especially if you don't want it to look like crochet, is to braid your own hair, and then you have to wrap it with the actual crochet and then wrap it again. So things that I didn't see in videos that I watched that I would have liked to hear about was how many locks. Because for a person like me, I have a problem with parting. Like, I'm very precise with my parting, and typically they're small. So for this is one of the biggest parts I've done that it wasn't like a jumbo braid. So I was really proud of myself about that. But I wanted to tell people how many locks I had in my hair. So I have a total of 58. I was sent 6 different packages of the crochet hair, which had 18 different ones inside the pack. And this is a store on Amazon. So want to mention that. They also have an Instagram. But let me tell you, when you have these hairstyles, some people laugh at me because I'm a jumbo bonnet queen. Okay? But they send you a jumbo bonnet. And when I tell you about this band, it plays no games. Like, because a lot of times with your bands, you have to worry about your edges kind of still being nappy because it's not really like laying them down per se. This band plays no game. So much so it was almost too tight. And I've never had that from a jumbo bonnet. So this is the kind of packaging that it would come in. Like I said, there's 18 locks. But they were 16-inch. And I have these. And I'm giving y'all wrinkle effect because I want to, okay? But they're super long, and that's what I needed. I did not want some pre-K twist in my head. And I told them that, like, ooh, these are little. I don't do little hair. So how I was able to add it was I basically took a method that I had saw on a different YouTube channel. And then I took another idea from another YouTube channel. So with the actual braid, like your actual hair, some people are braiding their hair, and I've even seen somebody twist their hair. The girl who twisted her hair did not twist it all the way down. So what I did was I braided my hair, but I didn't braid it all the way down, if that makes sense. So there's the two, and I'm missing the press on. Can't find it, so I said, you know what, I need to record this video, so I'm gonna do it anyway. You have the knot here at the top, but then you have the bottom with the little curl. So the way to extend this to make it one lock like what I have is to open this up so that there's 2 parts, because a lot of people are using glue, and I just hate glue. And I already had to seal the hair that I wrapped with glue. So I didn't really want to use it for a different part of the project. And yes, a project. So you tuck it in between this hole. And you knot it as many times as possible to make sure that it's secure, so that you don't have to, these press-ons giving me a hard time. Okay, so you knot it until you can't anymore. And it's already joined together. And then you're just knotting it to make sure. Okay, so I finally got the knot together. And you would just crochet the beginning, of course, into your scalp. Well, you know, braid, scalp, whatever. So here we are. And I did not do my nails with these press-ons. Clearly. Not nails, my hair. Now, excuse me, another thing that they gave was a needle. Now, this is a very good pin here. So, I have a crochet needle already. But the one that they sent is specifically for a smaller type of crochet. So this is definitely smaller because this hoop is fundamental here. So with the hoop and the size, it's able to stick within the hoop so that it can get through the braid. So that part is important. Now, another thing that I wanted to talk about that I didn't hear other people mention was the quality. So this quality is pretty good. I'm actually several days in. I wanted it to get a little more natural looking because I don't like when it looks too fresh, especially when it's supposed to be like a natural style. So I waited. So my roots are kind of starting to blend and all that good stuff, and I'm, you know, seeing what to style with. But another thing that they put in the goodie bag was these little charms. So they gave me about 7. There's some silver, some gold, and some green. And then I probably will add some beads to it, but later, like as they get a little bit more natural looking. But I really think that this is a cool style. I saw it on some people and my best friend just took some out. I'm still trying to figure out if what she had was new Locs because her thickness looked a little different from mine, and not even like in the hair, because I will say the thicker your hair, the thicker your actual twist will come out, because essentially it's being wrapped. But I didn't think that we had the same kind, and I think people are getting the new Locs and maybe the butterfly Locs confused, but this is definitely not what I expected, but I still like them. I do. Now, I also saw YouTube videos, and this is more of a comparison, because for me, I just wanted to mention what I didn't see, because for me, I like to get all the details, and that's why I look at several different videos on the same topic so that I can kind of combine the methods and make one of my own. So this style is suggested with the Cuban twist to actually wrap the twist, the crochet. I chose to do both. So the other method was to wrap it with like Freetress hair. So the hair that I had from the Goddess Locs that I did back in May, I used that leftover hair to wrap it. So to show you like a comparison, this is a Cuban twist lock. Wow. Trying to find one that I know. No, this one was a Cuban twist lock. This one is a Freetress. I personally don't see the difference. I saw a few who said they rather the Freetress hair, but what I noticed was their texture was a bit different. So if you have more of the kinky type of hair, I won't even try to, you know, tell you 4Cs and all those different kinds of texture types, because I'm really not into the name of that. I just know I'm natural. But if you have kinkier hair, the Cuban twist will do just fine for wrapping. And it spreads a little differently. So if you want to cover it and you don't necessarily want any of the locks to show, then I suggest Cuban twist hair. Now, for me, I have to do colors. So I added some in the back because, again, I just really didn't know how this style was going to turn out. So I was like, if I'm going to try to be a little extra, I'm going to do it in the back. So here's the back, the length. Excuse my leggings, but this is the length. So, baby, this is it. I don't know how long I'm going to keep it. Just because I plan to do a wig soon. But the part that I'm more anxious about is when it gets old. I feel like the older it gets, the more I'm going to like it. Rightfully so. So yeah, that is my review on the Xtrend Beauty new locks. They apparently are loading some 24-inch to the website on Amazon. So for people who aren't really interested in doing the extend method like I had to do, which definitely added more time to the process, that would be available on the link that I will also have in the description box. Yeah, I really do. And I really, you know, thought it was gonna be heavier. A lot of people was like, oh, it's so light. And I've had heavy hair, and I wouldn't say it's like, oh my God, you can't feel this on your head type light, but I can comfortably have all my hair shifted this way and not, you know, feel weighed down. So let me know how you guys feel about my locks or whatever. I am a actual stylist anyway, so from a stylist perspective, will I do this to someone else's hair? I don't know. If they ask me, I definitely, although it's crochet, I'm charging at least $150. And that's me working from out of my house. I know a lot of people are taxing for crochet these days, and initially I didn't understand it. I was like, y'all doing too much. But the more innovative we get with crochet and ensuring that they don't look like crochet, baby, it's like doing faux locks from beginning to end, for real, for real. And if your hair is longer, like for me, for some strange reason, my hair is longer in the front. So with my hair being longer in the front, my hair went past my knot in some cases. So also be attentive to that and watch how you're wrapping it. So once you get to the knot, you would just take your hair and keep wrapping it, but like do it over the knot. It'll blend. I promise you. It sounds confusing, but it'll blend. So these are my new locks. Let me know if you actually need to see it like step by step. But for me, it was just so much. And honestly, just trying to try it out, it was definitely a test run. And it ended up coming out great, thankfully. So I didn't want to necessarily be on camera trying to figure it out. And the way they're set up after you seal it and all that good stuff, it's hard to cut and apply. And I really just wanted to save my locks in the event that I wanted to maybe do the front over and keep them. So I just want to preserve the hair that I have left. But if you guys absolutely need to see it, I will definitely figure something out and show you guys step by step. So thank you again for watching, and let me know what you think.